I pick you up? Can I lift you? Come on, seriously. No. Oh!
In 2008, this man right here created a social experiment television series called What Would You Do? And it was pretty ahead of its time in 2008. There weren't that many people running around doing social experiments on camera. The world had yet to be exposed to the mind of Joey Salads. In the show, they hire people to act out a certain situation which creates a moral dilemma and hopefully evokes a positive response from the people around, hoping that they'll do the right thing. For example, what would you do if you saw an illiterate man being harassed by a cafe cashier? That's pretty fucked up, right? And hopefully someone steps in and sticks up for him, and this is a scenario that is, likely to possibly happen in real life. But then there are some others that, well, what would you do if you saw a teenager take a selfie in front of a guy who just fell off a ladder? This is one of those relatable situations that happens every day somewhere. The guy gets hurt, he falls down, he or doesn't fall, he jumps off a ladder, and then a kid walks over and takes a picture with him because that makes any goddamn sense at all. Before this starts, I just have to say, what the hell even went wrong there? Did you slip? What would you do if you saw an employee purposely get hurt in an attempt to get workers' comp?
That looks bad, dude.
Oh, dude, I think I rolled my ankle a little bit.
Oh, I wish I got that on video.
Jeez, what a fucking asshole.
Oh, dude, come on, can you just give me a hand, please?
Yeah, of course, but first...
Let me take a selfie.
What the
You've
hell?
all heard the song and seen the video by the Chainsmokers about the selfie phenomenon. But did you know that what might seem like harmless fun has turned deadly? More than 259 people worldwide have died as a result of taking selfies.
I don't really understand why they're providing us this information. This kid isn't trying to do a selfie in a dangerous situation. He just saw someone else get hurt and he's taking a selfie in front of them. So this is completely irrelevant.
This college student witnesses the fall.
Here, you want to take a picture of me and him real quick?
Come on, man.
It's going to get a whole bunch of likes, man.
Come on.
It's gonna get a whole bunch of likes, man. Come on.
Why? Why would this get a ton of likes? It's just you taking a picture in front of a guy on the ground. Like, what the hell? You didn't even get the accident on video. And even if you did, people would just be like, great, you got a video of a guy jumping off a ladder? What so?
Snap Happy Sam isn't helping the situation.
That ain't cool.
Man, just one picture.
He jumps right in.
What's the big deal with it?
It's gonna go viral.
What's cool about that?
Look, man, these kinds of videos, they go viral all the time.
Wow, this actor can't even improv lines correctly. Dude, it's not a video. You're asking him to take a picture that doesn't even exist yet because you're asking him to do it. What the
Do you know how many followers I have?
You know how many followers I have, man? We can make money off of this, dude. Just one picture.
What the hell, bro? You don't want to make money? Do you have any idea how much money you can make getting a picture of a guy next to a ladder on the floor? You're ruining this opportunity.
I'm trying to get the out of here. Okay, I'm getting sick of it.
I think we should break it now.
Okay. All right, man, whatever.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Time to meet this young man who wouldn't hold back.
Buddy, how are you, man? You're like a hero.
How are you?
It's What Would You Do? The TV show.
Really?
They're actors. They're actors.
We're rolling again, and Sam is too busy live streaming
What's up, everybody? I'm here at the Mesilla Valley.
to help our actor in need.
Oh, my God. Look. Look at this.
What is going on to all my followers? What's going on, guys? Today we are here in the mall. This guy just fell off a ladder. This guy's hurt as fuck. He's in pain. Smash that like button. 1 like equals 1 pain.
You're in the video now, too?
Come on, man.
As Sam documents our workers' pain, this man comes over to help, while this woman rushes over and grabs something of his.
Here, you want your backpack? Leave him alone.
Hey, that's my backpack.
She's determined to get our selfie addict to vacate the scene.
Oh shit, so she's like taking the guy's backpack and she's like, hey, you want the backpack? You gotta leave this guy alone. The only problem is, what if someone walks up and takes something of hers and is like, hey, do you want this back? Then you gotta give him his backpack back, and then some guy takes that guy's stuff, and then it's just an endless cycle. And then they're like, hey, what would you do if you saw people in an endless
Why don't you mind your own business?
Falling and falling and falling.
The next one we're going to take a look at is what would you do if there was an employee in a grocery store wearing headphones trying to break all your shit?
Would you double bag it, please?
You got it.
I think I have some coupons.
What the hell is this? Seriously, who the hell would ever do this? And if someone did do it, they'd be fired basically instantaneously. The description says he's lacking basic bagging skills, but really he's just being an asshole in as many ways as possible.
Bagging groceries. Some people take great pride in the process.
On your mark, get set, go!
In fact, for more than 20 years, the National Grocers Association has sponsored a national competition posted on YouTube to find the best bagger in America. But not everyone bags the right way, and this man recently made news for being accused of assaulting his bagger for doing it all wrong.
So they're telling us about some dude who choked out a cashier because he bagged his groceries wrong. What are they trying to accomplish then? Are they trying to get people to attack this kid? Why do they provide this? What relevance does this have? What would you do if this shit happened? Whatever this shit is. What would you do? What would you do in anything?
Look at this.
What would you do if you caught an employee drinking the milk you were about to purchase? What would you do if you were the employee who drank the milk that someone was about to purchase? What do you do anywhere, anytime? What are you doing later, huh? What do you do with your life? What am I doing? What would I do?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just to get more room.
Yeah, I'm glad they put a circle there so I knew where to figure out where to look. That's it.
Am I wrong room in the bag? Is you stupid or what? No, I'm just trying to get the most room in the bag, you know, man.
He's like, wow, this is really going well. This is going as planned. I hope this guy chokes this kid out.
Time for a mediator to step in.
What's going on here, sir? It's all part of a show. He's an actor, and so is she. You got angry.
Yeah, I'm very angry, yeah.
What should they do with this kind of employee?
Fire him.
Fire him.
Fire him.
And hey, guess what? That's probably what would have happened in real life before they even let this kid go around bagging people's groceries. The last clip we're going to look at is this kid is basically being bullied by his mother in a music store for not being good at guitar. And everyone's just an asshole in this show. It's like, what would you do if some person was a fucking asshole near you? Hopefully you'd call them out. That's the entire show.
Not sure how this should be.
He loves music, but his mom, she's not his biggest fan.
No. Try it again. Better.
Oh, yeah, that's real helpful, thanks.
But tough love is the only kind she knows.
Jax. God, you're terrible.
You know, this woman's just jealous that she's not the mother of that Walmart yodeling kid.
More. Does that sound professional to you?
Acting like this.
If you can't do this, you're going to be a failure your whole life.
What, are you gonna cry?
Stars don't cry.
What?
There's no fucking losers in my fucking house. Sleep in the garage, no dinner.
This is awful. It sounds lousy. Do you not hear that? You sound terrible.
Someone else comes walking up and just piles on. They're like, yeah, kid, you kind of do sound like shit, if I'm being honest.
Sir, I think you bring him down a lot.
And no one looks as emotionally affected by Diana's comments as this woman.
I'm trying. This is what I want to do, Mom.
Is this what you want? Because you're not good at it.
And this is another thing that happens in this show, is someone gets emotional and starts crying over the situation, and then the guy at the end comes running out, and they start to cry even more, and they tell some sentimental, personal story about it. And you know, I can't blame them, because if I thought this was real, I'd probably cry too. This is nuts. Who the fuck does this? It's pure evil.
I'm trying.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
And then, like, you got the music, touching music. It's, you know, it's all like wholesome and shit.
I felt really bad for
It's a
the
nice
kid.
moment.
I love the
What would you do if you were on What Would You Do? And the host of What Would You Do walked up to you and he was like, what would you do?